Why? Okay. Why are people prioritizing people that treat them as options? Think about what that does to you, how much that'll damage you when you are giving yourself away to people you prioritize who view you as an option. That's not how it goes, my dears. That's not how it goes, my dears. You only give yourself away to people that prioritize you in the same ways you prioritize them. A lot of you guys, the reason why you're having a hard time in your romantic relationships and friendships is because while you are treating people like a priority, they are treating you like an option. And as a result of that, you're going to feel like crap. Okay, and listen, been there, done that, not going back, okay? I'm telling you this because I've experienced it. I have been people's options so many times throughout life. I have prioritized people and I have been their options, and I just always got the short end of the stick. But then I had to blame myself because it's like, Mel, why are you prioritizing someone that treats you like an option? That has nothing to do with them. That's you. You're voluntarily centering them while you're not even in existence to them. You're just an option. You're just a second choice, last choice, right? So we'll talk about this in the Life Monopoly Masterclass. Life is a game. You're either winning or you're losing. And many people, I hate to say it, many people are not educated on human nature enough to get out there and deal with people. Because you're not going to be able to have a positive result because, again, first of all, you're treating everybody the same. You're not supposed to treat everybody the same as far as your relationships. If someone doesn't prioritize you, you don't prioritize them. If somebody treats you as an option, you treat them as an option as well. You don't give people what they can't give you, right? But a lot of people don't know that. So they're getting shredded through life at the hands of people because they don't have direction. We'll talk about this in the Life Monopoly Masterclass. If this has been a challenge for you, at the hands of humans in life. People are a part of life, ladies and gentlemen. We do have to share the planet with other human beings and the beautiful animals. But you have to understand that when you're dealing with humans, you have to have a vetting process with them. And you cannot have people in your life that treat you as an option while you prioritize them. You are losing. That is a game where you're losing. There's always a game being played, my dears. My dears, there's always a game being played in the background. There's always a game that's being played in the background when you encounter other people. You just have to understand what side of the fence are you on with the game. Are you on the side that's losing? Are you the player that's losing, or are you the player that's winning? We'll talk about this concept in the Life Monopoly Masterclass this Sunday at 7. Life is a game. Are you winning or are you losing? Let's talk about how a lot of you guys are an option to people that you treat as a priority. Yes, you are the option. You're the option to them. In the game that they're playing, you're the option while they're being treated by you as a priority. So when somebody is treating somebody like a priority that views them as an option, who do you think is going to lose in that interaction? The person that's getting treated as an option or the person that's getting treated as a priority? Who's going to lose? The person that is being treated as the option is going to lose, my dears. So when you are in these friendships, relationships, business partnerships, where you are being treated as an option, you are losing. You are losing. You are on the losing team. The goal is to align yourself with people that prioritize you, and you prioritize them as well. Reciprocity is required. The minute you're in a situation where you are the option, first of all, you're going to feel like the option. You're going to feel like crap, right? Because the person that you're prioritizing is always going to give you the short end of the stick. You're going to be the one that's being invited late. You are the one that they just don't really care about you. You're kind of the person that they hung out with because everybody else said they weren't available. You're the friend that they invited because they want their birthday dinner to be full. They want a lot of people at their birthday dinner, so they randomly invited you. That guy that is trying to spin the block on you after a couple of months of backing away from you, yeah, his other options dumped him, or he didn't get what he wanted from them. He thought he could do better, but the better didn't want him. So now he's spinning black to come to you. And if you're not intelligent on human nature, you're going to take him back and say, oh, this is God that brought him back to me. It's meant to be. No, ma'am. No. You were an option while you were prioritizing him. That's what happened. Don't get beside yourself. And I think that, again, that is why I'm so excited for the Life Monopoly Masterclass. Again, I think a lot of people don't understand the games that are being played here. When you're dealing with humans, it's a game and it's scary. And I feel bad for the people that don't know it's a game, because the people that don't know it's a game are losing. The people that don't know that it's a game when you're dealing with people, you're losing. Everybody wants to be prioritized by a person, because when someone prioritizes you, they're going to give you everything that you want, right? You're going to get all the benefits of that person when they prioritize you, because essentially they're centering you by prioritizing you. But by you not centering them, you have all the power. Men understand this. That's why men don't center women. Men center themselves while women center men, so men keep the power. The person that is being treated at the priority has all the power. The person treated as an option has no power. Men understand this. We'll talk about this in the Life Monopoly Masterclass. Yes, men center themselves while women center them. So they win while women lose. Because you're the option, he's the priority. Wild, right? Super wild. Super, super duper wild. It's super wild, but guess what? It's real. It may be wild, but it's real. And if you want to protect yourself in life, you're gonna have to not give people what they want. What do I mean by that? If you don't give people what they want, you will be able to see how they truly feel about you when you don't give people what they want. You'll be able to see if they're just using you for your resources or if they like you as a person. It's like if somebody has a father and your father's rich, right? But your father, he still has the same character. He has good morals. He gives you good skills. He gives you lessons. He loves you, right? And then the minute your father goes bankrupt, you don't like your father anymore. So you never liked your dad. You liked the benefit of him, but you didn't like him. So basically, you were his priority while he was an option. The same thing is with friendships. A lot of women use other women in friendships. I always talk about this. I mean, women are to women in friendships as men are to women in relationships. Let me say that again. Women are to women in friendships as men are to women in relationships. What does that mean? Women usually approach friendships in a very selfish way. They treat their girlfriends the way their men treat them. Okay? So a lot of women are in friendships with other women and it's very self-serving, meaning they're taking something from you and they're using you. Maybe as a booster until they get a man, or as a therapist because them and their husband is having issues. They're just using you, right? You're prioritizing her and she's making you an option. Many women, I hate to say it, many women don't know the foundations of friendships. Many women don't know how to be a friend. So they go into friendships and they bring that masculine energy into their friendships and they start treating other women as men have treated them over the years, right? Anyways, that's a story for a completely different time. However, you have to understand that by limiting your benefit and being careful with how much you give people and saying no and seeing how people respond to that no, that is going to help you decipher. That is going to help you decipher how they feel about you. And it's going to take time, right? It's going to take time. But the minute you tell somebody no and they hate you for it, you have your answer right there. They never cared about you as a person. They cared about the benefit that comes with you, right? So again, you have to pay attention to these things if you're trying to form any type of bonds, ladies and gentlemen, because a lot of people, I hate to say it, but you're getting chewed up and spit out, because it's like you don't really understand how human nature works. You don't understand humans. You don't understand the way that they are. The goal is to keep people around you that love you at a soul level, your soul tribe. Meaning for me, the people that are around me are people I genuinely love, right? So if they tell me no, I don't stop talking to them or treat them differently because they told me no or something like that. I still love them because I love them for who they are as a person. I love them at their core, right? So if they tell me no, I don't lash out, retaliate, or spread their business because they told me no or they said something I didn't agree with. I'm not going to do that because I value that person. A lot of you guys, you're the option. You're not the priority, meaning people are using you for what you can provide for them. And the minute they can't get it, they're going to throw you out like a wet rag. And then you're going to be confused as to why that happened. There's nothing to be confused about, my dear. You were the option. A lot of women in dating, you're the option. You don't even know it. You think you're the priority and you're not. You're just the option. You're just the option. That's all you are, is the option. So how do you know if you're the priority? Pay attention to the way that you are being treated. People treat people they prioritize differently than people that they treat as an option, people they view as an option. When somebody prioritizes you, they will treat you with respect. They will treat you with honor. They will support you. They will value. They will be there for you. They will be loyal to you. They will show up for you. When you're an option, you're always getting the short end of the stick. And the minute you realize that, go ahead and fall back and charge it to the game. Do not forget to sign up for Life Monopoly. Okay, we have 6 months left until 2026, so this is definitely not the time to play any games. Life Monopoly is probably one of the favorite courses I've created because in this course, we are going to discuss every single part of your life that needs your focus. Life is like a pie. There's the financial aspect, there's your romantic relationships, there's your friendships, there's your spirituality, there's your self-introspection. And the problem is, since we were in school and college, we were never taught the pie method when it comes to life and how we need to focus on each and every part of our life evenly. We got 6 months left, so this is not the time to waste. Get your life together with the Life Monopoly Masterclass. Finance Boss. Are you feeling like you cannot keep up with your finances? Your savings account is really dry. It's looking really dry. You don't know where your money is going, and you simply can't keep up. First of all, we're going to talk about the spirit of riches in the Finance Boss Masterclass. Yes, there is a lot of spiritual reasoning behind how money works. There's a physical aspect and there's a spiritual aspect. And in this class, we are going to discuss both to make sure that we get you financially where you need to be with the mentality that is necessary to keep your finances in order.